Hey everyone, welcome to you Tech Evangelist. And today I'm gonna present you Microsoft Docs. In this talk, we're gonna cover some of the basics about the Microsoft Docs, how you can navigate the page, and why it's gonna be helpful for you if you are someone who is interested in Microsoft technologies, and if you are someone from IT background, and if you're working around the Microsoft technologies, then this video will help you to get you to know more about the context, what Microsoft technology provides and how you can get started into these technologies and from where you can begin your journey. So, Microsoft Docs, and this is one of the important docs are very important, documents are very important for either project or for understanding a bit more about technology, what kind of offers are available, what kind of services provides, what kind of things are available to or docs is something that you can refer to. In this particular doc, as you can see, we've got documentation, learn, Q&A, code sample. So these are separated in these four sections where you can have the documentation, all the products that Microsoft provides, and in the learn section, all the learning facilities or modules or paths that you can follow to take a journey to learn more about the Microsoft technology. The next is we've got a huge pool of a community of Microsoft technologists and an tech experts to if you have any questions or any doubts, you can reach out to them either a forum, by post, by messaging, or you can refer any of the learning videos you have. Uh, and then the last part is to have a code samples where you can take up an initial kickstart of a project that you can explore what you have learned and what technologies you wanted to see how it works and how it functions. So if you are someone who's learn Microsoft technology, then this video is for you, and definitely uh keep on watching. So first of all, you can how you can come to this page is the docs.microsoft.com. So as the homepage name says, it's the same as website, so you can do definitely search in the Google and you can come to this page directly. um so you can search any of the things that's available here, but let's take a look at the featured section. And in this section, we've got learning paths, certifications, learn theory. So learning path we will talk about it more, but I think let's test down the certification. So in certification, let's say you initially start with Microsoft uh, technologies that you're working for some years and you want to become an expert in the particular thing, then you can definitely take up the certification. So they've got the certifications for fundamental levels, for intermediate levels, and for advanced levels as well. So you can get it certified, and a lot of certifications for each technology and each product that Microsoft have, and also the level of the certifications as well. Also, there are some training certifications. If you're already an expert, then definitely become trainings expert and take a certification as an expert and a training teacher or anything like that, and then you definitely can start consulting to others and you definitely share the knowledge from your experience. Then you've got the Learn TV section where you can watch some of the live streaming TED talks and the some of the latest features that Microsoft is working on. And also you have the recorded events right in the past. So I do definitely check those out. It's very cool. And in the recommended section, you get some startup knowledge to whom Microsoft is dealing with, and how they are coming from the COVID situation in these years, how the entrepreneurs are working around the globe, and how they're working on the startups that they have, and how they are dealing with the situations that they have. So you can get a more context from here. And if you wanted to check out the students and wanted to engage with the students or like student partners, investors, and things like that, you can definitely how you can have an educator section, then how you can if you are teachers from some school, science teacher from some school, then definitely how you can learn yourself and how you can teach the technology to the students as well in school and the learn theory. Things like that. So let's take a look in the documentation first, and then we will go in more depth of a bit. We will not go into talking about in detail, but we will just walk it through, like what kind of technologies is have and what those technologies does. So it's basically the .NET, the first one. So it's a product directory, first of all, and these are all the technologies that Microsoft have in their arsenal. So for now, you can see .NET. .NET is one of the best web framework that you can use for developing the web-based surveys, or also in development is sometimes used. And the adaptive card is something you can use it for creating a better UI UX experience for chatbots or some kind of cards that you wanted to build. Used in many different places for Slack, for Teams, for some of the other services that it supports. Then you've got ASP.NET. If you are already know about, if you're from someone from the web-based development, then you already about heard about all these technologies, ASP.NET and .NET, and probably you have working on this, but definitely do check these sections out if you are wanted interested. And as you know, Google provides Google Cloud Platform, Amazon provides AWS, and similarly, Microsoft provides Azure Cloud Platform, which is their base of all these technologies that they have built. So essentially, the cloud that they use is the Azure, and probably if your organization is also using Microsoft Stack, then they might be also using Azure technologies. So all these are Azure related services that provide, so you can, if your background matches with one of the services. So if you're interested to know more about programming like CPP and C Sharp, then definitely check this. One of the interesting features that Microsoft got is the cognitive toolkit. So CNTK is something definitely check out. It's got some of the advanced services for it as an image recognition, it's like AI build machine learning, things like that. They can do definitely check this out. To MySQL, if you want to build something on Cortana, then you definitely check this section out. And we've got Entity Framework, Exchange, F Sharp, Gaming. Gaming is one of the best as well. Like you can check out if you're interested in Xbox, Xbox, you can do the games as a traveler. Definitely check one of the games as well. And if you wanted to understand a bit more about it, then definitely go. I'm not gonna into both of these, but definitely you can visit to this site and definitely get involved. Office 365, Microsoft Office 365 is also one of the popular tools that they are having, and most of the B2B and B2C consumers are primarily a part of this, and majorly B2B is the one of the golden with this is 65 I would say, or what I came across in terms of popularity. So yeah, I mean all the Excel, Word documents, if you have ever worked with, and you can definitely Crystal 65. Um, so if you wanted to become a developer of Office 6, they've got Microsoft 365 developers like freely for 100 days around. You can hit it up and sign it up for to get the subscription, and you can similarly, you have all these things, and they have specific some of the tools supporting for bookings with your situations, healthcare, compliance, education, configuration manager, endpoint, fast track graph, HPC, Zilla, Intune, lifecycle policy, machine learning server, managed desktop, quantum development is one of the interesting ones. So do definitely check out these, which most applicable for you. And I'm just gonna talk about quantum development, which is one of the topics in the recent industry in the world as well, like bringing the quantum development of quantum computing to the systems. So it's a still work in progress. We are far behind corner, but we still have a lot of opportunity to grow. And then Microsoft has hugely invested in the quantum computing as well. And so definitely check this out. So they've got their quantum servers up and running. So if you want to avail the servers, do definitely coordinate to get in touch with them. So that you can do, and you can explore and learn more about quantum as well. Then we've got search, security, stream, surface teams, uh, sections as well. So if you're interested in one of these, then out. And if you're interested in mixed reality HoloLens, then definitely this is something you can explore, which is more like a virtual reality. If you haven't heard of this, the virtual reality is more like uh, uh, having the outer environment inside your gadget, which you can have. You can place it on your eyes, and you can see everything in 3D in a virtual way. The whole surrounding you will be in the same experience inside. So if you don't know about that, definitely you have to check it out. It's very cool. There's a lot of development, really a lot of cool stuff around with that technologies. Now you got machine learning.net. So if you wanted to see machine learning adoption with .NET, then definitely this option is for you. Then you've got Office if you are someone who's an Office developer and you are someone a bit more about Office its services, then definitely choose these options. OneDrive, Open Specific Template Ready, Power Apps, Power Platform is something one of the service that's been provided, so you can definitely check out the sections as well. And the power tools, so everything is got some stack. So if you are someone from a power development, then definitely do check these out. And, we will talk about more about the platform in some of the next videos. We will go one by one in detail, and then we will create a different comprehensive video about the particular uh, modules that we wanted to cover. So do definitely put in the comments what you want to see next as a comprehensive video, which technology you are interested in for us to create a video for. They definitely be looking as well in our video pipeline. So do definitely let us know. The next view we've got is the project shift, Stripe for Drive, SQL, and things like that. And so if you're interested in these technologies as well, you can definitely check out. SharePoint is also one of the famous ones. Um, then we've got Visual Basic Visual Studio IDE, which is one of the best IDE I've came across for software development or any kind of development that have to do with with the Microsoft technology either or with any other integrated technologies. Well, it's got quite good interface, quietly, the software, Visual Studio software is already you know is quite popular amongst the developers industry and also in IT. So that will definitely this out. The next we've got is the Windows, the Xamarin. Yeah. So Windows you already know which we are looking at, and which we generally use in our systems. And if you wanted to become a Windows insider and you're interested in the Windows development, check out these things, provide feedback as well. In the Xamarin is something similar for Android and iOS application framework that Android app. If you're interested to use Microsoft technology for the app, you definitely need to check out the Xamarin. And it's similar to the Google's Android, um, and using Java, and here you've got Xamarin Forms, which is also similar, but of the logics are there. It's a concept based coding you have to do, and definitely something that developers are also interested in. But it's bit not that in comparison to those others. So you definitely check it out, see if it's what for you for your app or not. The next we've got is the Yammer of provided within the Office part of Office 365. You can use it as a internal social media things, or within a group, or within your team members, or for your organization sake. So you can definitely use it for social media in general talk. This is one of the interesting features. So in the doc section, you will have a complete and comprehensive details about everything. And to definitely check those out. And let's take a look at the loan section. So in here, I'm gonna go a quite detail, not in a quite detail, but in just getting some time on this. So for for you to have a loan part, they have segregated everything. Initially, they were having EVA virtual academy, but that site went down due to some reasons. I don't know, but um, but now they have everything in a proper learning paths and the modules. So some of the modules are specific to this, a specific skill set that you might require. You can follow up with the part also. So if you wanted to say, you can customize your product as you need. So if you're interested in a particular role, do the all these roles. So these are some of the roles that you may get into using these technologies. Uh, and definitely these covers like most of the roles. If you're already someone to definitely check out, because it will help you to keep up to date with your skills that you are using, or maybe help you to transition to any other role if you are interested in. If you are not someone from a big background, start from just listing it out, whichever you might interest you, and then to definitely follow the learning path as you may like. So I'm not gonna go here, but let's do something that, and you can easily access to the learning paths as well. So I can go to the products and I can just say browse all paths. So in this section, I have got just all the products that I was interested in. So some of them already in the inside the particular category. You can click if it is a part of that service, then select another drop down. Otherwise, you can select or tick off whatever the product you are interested in to learn, and then which role applies to you or closest to you that you're interested to know more about. Speak would be needed for that. If you are someone in one of these levels, then definitely mark it up for easiness for your getting the right module or right learning path to you. So let me just check if it is anything is there for me for looking into this. Let's say I wanted to be interested in the let's say Power Platform. If Power Platform is just quite booming technology these days due to low code development, and so definitely I'm interested in. I've got a couple of years experience in that as well, but let's say I'm gonna go with the role that I'm looking for, in my next position. So definitely it's closer multi-manager, um, uh, uh, like a program manager. And so some of these modules, if I look at it now, then definitely job. You can see how much time you have to spend, what rating this module got, how many people on I have marked the ratings, and what kind of skills you will get out from this. So it's already tagged. You can save this to your life, and you can add it to your collections. You have to sign in to the via account with Microsoft account. You can keep at it and visit anytime once you came back. He can select the particular level as well. So I've got only three, so nothing to worry about. The next section, let's have a look. Q&A. Q&A is very straightforward. You have first of all, you can how to guide, how you can navigate, how to write quality answer, or how to ask questions in the comment, in the forms and the posts, and how do you get started. So you can follow it up if you're someone who's and wanted to get your questions answered, or if you wanted to answer someone, if you're an expert, you want to answer someone, then definitely go and check it out and help. So that's what we are here for, right, kids? As an evangelist, so definitely try to complete as much as possible. And some of the supported products that they have a specific Q&A sections. So obviously you can't cross question, like if you have a question, you won't get an answer while posting in .NET community or anything else. Yeah, please try to be consistent. Small things messier, and it won't it won't give you any good results. Definitely try to be a bit consistent in terms of completion and things like that. So you can definitely check out the Q&A part as well. And the last section we've got is the code sample. The code sample is also used. Same as we have seen before for the product, for learning parts. So now once you have learned, you already learned. So next thing is to get the code samples. So you can see here there are 3,100 results. That means pretty much projects are there already. So you can filter it based on the category that you wanted to install, or you can also filter by based on programming that you're interested in. So you can definitely narrow down the projects that you might go with. So some of these, suppose .NET, C# tags as well. So if you're interested in any other technologies, then definitely check those out. And definitely you can. This will give you a boost or a kick start after your learning period that you take it to your particular development, and you can understand a bit more about the process or what type of different projects that you can do with these technologies. And so something like that. So this is all with this Microsoft talk, and hopefully this will help you in somehow. So hopefully it definitely help your colleagues or friends or someone to understand a bit more about technologies. And that's the hope of the whole purpose of this video is all about this. And so thanks for watching this, and hope you liked it. And if you liked it, definitely hit the like button. This is just a start. We're gonna Our huge pipeline is ready for week by week basis, and so of a video series. And so definitely keep pushing, subscribe for more content. And do definitely don't forget to share with your friends, colleagues, if this helps anyway. And also subscribe for hit the notification bell for more details and for more latest updates in the video as we publish. And yeah, do comment in the comment section what you want to see next and what your thought on this video. And if you have any particular suggestions, do let us know. We are happy to help you there as well. So that's all, Tech Geeks. See you in the next